Getting set up, folks. Let's see what pops.
Children's Stadium in Fresno, California. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Texas State Bobcats.
No, Senior Day. Let's see if we can score Senior Day.
He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose.
Well. That's one way to start the game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tells the run, wants to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Jenkins. Able to haul it in.
Somebody hit.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Jackson will throw.
Wrong button. I was trying to throw it to triangle. Triangle was wide open. Farthest left player in my head is always square. mug. My mug.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. First play of this drive. Here comes the heat. It's picked
Thank you,
off.
sir.
13th time he's done that this
I'll
year.
take that.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Oh, I can't believe I did that. I didn't even know where square was on that last play.
Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run it on the counter.
Come on, man. You just running by him. Get the block.
Out to the 9.
The counter run
If he gets that block, we cooking.
defense is the stop because it forces you to play with great eye discipline. Everything in pre-snap is telling you the ball's going to the strong side, but now they run it back weak and they're pulling offensive linemen. This defense better be ready because this won't be the last time today they see the counter run. Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
This is a sprint
From their own
outside.
18-yard line, it's first down.
God, I can't believe I missed that first touchdown.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Extending the play. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Wow, she completed that.
And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver.
A whole lot of man coverage happening.
Quick give. It's Burgess. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
We can get circle cooking here. And he's being aggressive. Oh no, he's on the other side. Okay.
Sells to fake. Unloads to the wideout. Timed that hit
Come on.
perfectly
I
to
had
keep
to throw
it
it quick because they were in my pocket.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you dial into that.
I'm just going to offset. I'm going to come back to that. The guy just stood there.
Keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Jackson gonna throw it. Under pressure. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he showed up with wheels after using his hands
Over the top, had him beat.
the 34-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense on to the
And he put that in a good place too.
drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some
Man.
miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to
I
score, but
can't
we can't let
believe
those
that.
opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. It's complete. And he's tackled.
Just call it a perfect hit.
19. They're into the red zone with another first down. Fresno
Make
State
that ball
looking
come up
for
out of
the red
there.
zone. Cuts it upfield. It's Wolf. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's McClain. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw on third down.
Dang it. He caught me right when I was sliding right. He caught me going left.
A methodical drive, and they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see
I played it for a quick pass.
It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
I messed up on 2 plays.
This drive will start from the 19-yard
I
line.
had 2 open and 2 picks on him.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Left side is Smith.
He's running in front of
Just a
him.
quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Jackson will throw. Dumps it to the back. Right side, it's Jenkins. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. Pass the touchdown, Bobcats. Rolling his way into the end zone.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man,
We'll
I
take
want
it.
guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get it to the end zone.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
That's sticky.
Bringing it out. Makes a move.
Okay. Not sticking to him again.
A dynamic return.
Not straight up.
Explosive and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. From the gun, it's Luke. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Was he considered the 3 right? Was that on me?
That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Running inside. It's Luke.
Wow.
It's a run ahead of the goal line. And he rolls it out.
Linebacker ran into the A gap.
On that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in his
Nobody
toolbox
was in
to
the
hit
B
the
gap.
home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a
What's going on with
touchdown
this
every
light,
single
though?
time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass. being down 14, you can
see
kind of feel
that.
that way. But, dude, if you put a good
Ooh,
try,
you still got to hit on me.
7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll line up for a second down play. Ready, go. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pitch him inside the 20, still going.
Get him off him. I knew it. I knew if he was at safety, it was gonna be lights out right there.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Jenkins. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him. Playing pass down the field. He
get a better block on that.
running back. Saw the screen develop. Comes upfield. Makes the play. Makes the sound tackle.
He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown.
Yes.
Much needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. He's past the mark. Still on his feet.
How is speed boosting through the gap like that? I thought they nerfed the speed boost.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work. Man, over 100 yards on the first half, that big explosive play. That'll do it. That'll get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this, and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he got it.
And he makes the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out here at the 34.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing up his pass.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Burrowing for yardage. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And the Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass.
Oh,
Escapes
mercy.
the pressure to his right. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And man, I love his takes courage to run the football, and I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that, but man, see the surroundings, right? Like knowing guys are around you.
Good job holding on to the ball, buddy.
And he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
I saw him late.
Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just
flat.
Great job by the defense, man.
You can go for that.
Get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. We want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered.
Oh my God, wrong button. Oh my God, underneath. R1 had the first. All I was trying to do was get the first. I can't believe that.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Straight ahead, it's
So he just speed boost naturally. On every run, he's going to speed boost. Is that what it is? God, I can't believe I do that. Jesus H. Christ. Only let me move.
Martin will throw it. Out wide left, it's McClain. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And these quarterbacks.
Oh man, it's a minute 50. I don't know why in my head he had only a little bit of time left. I'm sitting there playing this like he had no time.
Because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the
Speed boost hurt him right there. Got the speed boost. And if he would have just ran in the gap,
what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
I know he's got the height and weight at the tight end. Man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field for a big guy. Very, very unique.
Got his man. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run.
What the? Why did they turn me around?
As they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game.
360.
Maybe I stick to it for another player too.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Martin back to pass.
Come on,
he let
man.
the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The shorthand's in the end zone, and he has 6. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. The kick is up and good. It puts one more on the lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Second and long here.
Be a lot of drop coverage. So.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They get to him as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get to the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
One more snap coming before halftime. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires left. A strike downfield. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connor. Now, EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on number 16, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's Oklahoma State able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence
Bubba Bowl, what you got?
in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road.
God.
And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
That's when
I threw it to him so he could get a blocker.
Let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Couldn't set his feet.
Thought I got my feet set.
The game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of
I saw him tracking up the field.
This QB doesn't have to go to him, man. That's what I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him because they're locked in.
And down.
Seen him coming too late.
How impressed are you right now at this defensive line here early in the second half? They're getting a tremendous pass rush up front. It doesn't matter what you do in the back end, coverage-wise, blitz-wise. If those dudes up front win the one-on-ones with any offense, it's going to be an issue. Now, David, they've got this offense backed right up against the wall.
Man, they got them backed up right where they want them. A big opportunity not only to get points for their offense in the future, but maybe get points on their defense, right? When you back them up right here, how aggressive do you want to be? Because as a play caller, I know the defense can be aggressive, which also means I can take shots and sometimes make big plays.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Ramirez.
Yeah.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll run it.
Good.
After a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Keeps it himself. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point in the game, David, they've
inside
got to
pass
score
there.
on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24,
slot fade.
3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Burgess. Out to the 30.
Good stuff, baby. Good stuff, fellas.
Gaining 10 on that one.
Maul's got a field. Nice.
Play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. And he gets it away.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got there so quick, got the quarterback in before he can really get his bearings and throw the screen.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And this is incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And that's a big shot. That's a big incompletion.
It looked like that was going to be 3.
Continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this offense, man, they're in a tough spot, right? Like, the throws are coming. You're down. You need to make plays in the passing game, but you got to.
Guys, look at this. Surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Going long. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And listen, obviously, in this area in the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down.
He just overthrew him.
This coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation. and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ramirez. Pulled to the ground. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Tight end now in motion.
He ain't trying to score anymore.
On the delay, it's hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical. And nice job getting it to the ground.
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. Knocked down right at the
See
25,
there?
and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits inside. It's Jenkins.
It's not trying to go that way. I just wanted to see.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
Try to set the block up.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Jackson gonna throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. He goes down after a
Who
short
got beat?
return, but what a play to get the football back. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal.
Just came through.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On the ground, it's Thomas. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation. They practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up. You have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we look pretty good.
Ah, shoot. I was looking at the play arc, not what the actual play was.
They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit bit on that last drive, David. They've got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Jackson will throw. Caught.
You gotta like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to their receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It'll be incomplete, trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big
This
lead
blitzer
in the game, putting extra
threw off my routes on the outside over there.
For it from their own side of the field.
I had folk open.
Needs it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete.
Wow.
And the defense rises to the occasion.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most on big time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
Joker threw that way behind him.
The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Follows his block. It's pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And he throws that thing just inside the left upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it up to the 25.
He had 31 or 32.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out in the spot.
They were really disappointed.
Get around the corner.
You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
He saw it there. Not where I wanted to go with it, but his guy was sitting on circle.
To get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Jackson gonna throw it. Going for the big play. Now it falls out of bounds. Incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snaps on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He rushed 3.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th
And then
down,
Joker's got through.
take a sack any way, shape, or
I was getting ready to launch one, too.
that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blind perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense right there nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On the move. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They'll run it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Jackson will throw. And now the ball is free in the end zone. He picks up the fumble,
that was a fumble.
Blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up.
I was wondering why the O-lineman tried to go get it.
And you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Unloads it left. Had to force that one.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Setting up the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Just tossing one up.
Play action on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Upstairs, he's got it.
Well, hopefully he threw it to the end zone. I threw a little bit early because he had another blitzer coming. Heavy blitzer, heavy on the speed boosting, but I was clearly off on this game. Very first play. I'm pretty sure it's in the highlights, so look. the first play? Oh, no. Okay. I'm like, hold on. That ain't... All right. This. They ain't got it. That was wide open. Triangle. Wide open. And then that one. Another wide open. Basically the first three plays, first three series, excuse me, I had, no, first two, I had interceptions on plays that would have converted. One potentially would have scored. Two actually would have scored. Because the other one was an over-the-top post route where nobody was up there. And the quarterback actually placed it in the right spot. And then the fourth down that I needed ended up throwing it to the wrong person, hit circle. R1 was underneath for a first down. So, just one of them days, man. One of them days, let's see. 2-2, 15-34, 44%. Not many rushing yards. Sparks had a good game. Maybe he'll get drafted. Oh, they got these backwards in this screen. Gave up 3 sacks there. No drops. Good. Ooh, that boy Mackey was eating. That was probably just because he was running the clock out from the third quarter. 4 tackles for a loss, no sacks, no interceptions, although, oh no, we had one, although we did, oh yeah, that was a user. Although we did have an opportunity. Oh, y'all's not, see, I need to start doing my review here. That's actually a pretty good stat to take a look at, even though it has 0. Huh. Anyway, it was a good game. He was heavy man coverage, so I knew he was going to be sending some blitzes, and I just wasn't hitting the right buttons tonight. So it is what it is. But season's a wash, so I'm not taking it too serious with the gameplay. And once things settle down for me, I'll get some more time on the game and get my scheme ready. But I'm behind. So I got Cruel last. Cruel, I think, just lost. I think he was playing Jayhorn. I think he lost. I know they had a disconnect. I'm down at the bottom. Comeback gonna be glorious. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, appreciate you joining me. Catch you on the flip.